Right now in Good Morning Northwest, gusty winds caused a power pole to fall down, starting a fast-moving fire. Why it was difficult for Benton County fire crews to battle it.
Sela's police chief for the last 4 years is leaving. We'll tell you where he's going and who will be serving as interim chief.
Also, new plans on how to best utilize the HAPO Center. They're in the works, when the first meeting is occurring, and how you can share your thoughts and ask questions.
And after that windy day yesterday, how will our weather shape up today? Riley Fitzgerald has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is 5 a.m. on to this Tuesday, June 4th.
Jill, I'm excited that it's not going to be raining for too much longer, and we're supposed to have some hot temperatures and sunny skies.
Pretty hot.
Too hot for you? Do you like hot or cold?
I grew up in the cold, so I'm used to it, but I do like a little heat.
I'm from Texas, so it's not going to be as hot as, I'm used to. But we'll check in with Riley Fitzgerald, who has that first alert forecast. Riley, how is it looking outside right now?
Good morning. It's looking pretty nice outside. We're seeing 57. I saw some showers on my way in this morning, and some of us will see just some sprinkles so far as we wake up this morning. Morning rain that'll dry up pretty quickly. Some breezy conditions that will definitely be affecting us like yesterday, just not quite as strong as our wind gusts yesterday. And temps are on the way up. We're talking about those very warm temperatures heading into later this week. This morning so far, we did see some showers across the Tri-Cities. They'll become a little more widespread a little later on this morning, but again, very light showers this morning. Most of it will stick in the mountainous areas. Wind speeds are staying on the low side so far this morning, but they'll pick up. Temperatures nice, mostly in the 50s so far this morning. Yakima seeing upper 40s this morning. Wind speeds, as I mentioned, on the low side this morning, they're going to be picking up. Daily planner, we're seeing mid to lower 70s across the entire region, and the showers calm down. Nice conditions coming up and beautiful in the next couple of days. I'll show you our 7-day forecast coming up, but for now I'll send it back to Jill and Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. Well, that gusty wind yesterday became an issue for Benton County fire crews. Take a look at this.
Now, not what you want to see on a day as windy as yesterday. Fire officials say a power line came down near Columbia Crest Winery in the Patterson area and started a fast-moving fire. Crews could not move in to fight it until Benton PD turned off electricity to the area. That left a few hundred customers without power for a short while. Fire crews say even with the wind, they managed to stop the fire at about 5 acres. So Benton County is at fire danger level 2 as of right now. The county's fire marshal office raised the fire danger level for the Benton County to level 2, which is moderate. And fire officials say what this means is that the vegetation is starting to dry out and it's more likely to catch fire. Fire officials also say now is a good time to take a look at your home and clear out any problematic trees or bushes.
If you would like to learn how to build a fire defensible space around your home, you can learn that on our website.
And Dan Christman has served as Sela's police chief for the past 4 years, a city with the most officers per 1,000 county-wide and one of the lowest crime rates.
This is Christman's last week as Sela's police chief because after Friday, he will be taking on a new role as the police chief for Mount Vernon. Christman started off as a death investigator on the west side, transitioning to law enforcement after 15 years, eventually ending up as a commander with the Sunnyside Police Department. Then back to the police academy to run Initiative 940, the first wave of police reform in the state, then taking on the mantle of Sela police chief. Christman says he's looking forward to a new challenge with Mount Vernon, a bigger agency with a larger staff. He says it also puts him closer to his kids and grandkids, and it felt like the right time.
I love this community, always have. I appreciate everything, all the support from not just the people inside this building, but the people outside of the building and from our city government. I will miss this area a lot, and probably be back just to check in on people.
Christman's last week on the job is also the first week for a new lieutenant. The city says he'll be serving as interim chief, and our Emily Goodell sat down with Lieutenant Dustin Soptic, and you can find that interview on our website. That's applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Well, you now have a place to dispose of any unneeded or expired medications, no questions asked, in the city of Toppenish. The Toppenish Police Department has partnered with Safe Yakima Valley to provide a safe medication disposal. This is located in the lobby of the Toppenish Police Department at 516 West 2nd Avenue. You can drop off your medications Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
And it's not safe to flush medications down the toilet or throw them away. The police department says it was important to provide a medicine take-back option. It's a matter of safety, especially as the country continues to face a drug overdose epidemic.
Coming up today in Pasco, it's your chance to hear more about the HAPO Master Plan.
That's a partnership between Franklin County Commissioners and the City of Pasco to make a plan for the HAPO Center. Consultants will also evaluate the best uses for the arena and event center sides. The first master plan meeting is coming up this evening from 6 until 8 at the HAPO Center, and you'll have a chance to ask any questions and share feedback as well.
Also coming up today, leaders from across the Walla Walla Valley will be participating in a panel discussion about the region's economic trajectory. This event will include a Q&A session with the panelists and an opportunity to connect with local decision makers. The gathering will be at the Courtyard by Marriott at 550 Rose Street in Walla Walla. Doors open at 11:30 a.m. It costs $30 for members of the Walla Walla Chamber of Commerce and $35 for non-members.
Also, a reminder this morning, a federal grant program is now open, allowing businesses in downtown Kennewick to get a facelift. The Facade Improvement Grant is federally funded through the City of Kennewick's Community Development Block Grant dollars. The city is partnering up with Historic Downtown Kennewick Partnership.
If approved, businesses could qualify for up to $25,000 to renovate the facade.
Facade can be anything from cameras to more lighting to new paint to pointing brick. We have a lot of historic brick downtown, so that's an eligible project. Adding awnings for shade, and then of course new doors or windows to enhance the accessibility of buildings.
One of the requirements to apply for this grant is that your business has to be part of the historic downtown Kennewick area.
Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, hundreds of pharmacies close every year, and a new study shows it's having a huge impact on rural communities.
When we come back, we take a look at what some pharmacies are doing to try and help people that are in need of medicine. Keep it here.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
Goodwill makes it easy to support my ongoing creative projects at home with their affordable items.
To be environmentally friendly through upcycling, reusing, and recycling.
For the chance to uncover brand new items at unbelievable prices.
Goodwill means being economical with my money.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Researching childhood vaccines often feels like this.
When T lymphocytes recognize antigens,
they are lying to us. Vaccines are just another plot to make money.
The most important thing parents should know about vaccines is...
Accept my cookies. Sign up for the newsletter. Sorry, you've reached your free article limit.
There's a simpler way to get answers. Visit vaccinesmartwa.org.
Free flags, sweet treats, and more. Hi, I'm Stacy Lee with Apple Valley News Now's Great American Flag Giveaway. June 14th, come to Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, where the first 50 guests get a new full-sized American flag.
At Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, our goal is to guide the community to live their best lives, even and especially through the end of life. Come learn about our programs and pick up an American flag at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Visit us June 14th from 11 to 1 at 1480 Fowler Street, Richland.
It's the end of the school year graduation sale here at the Auto Lot, and look at this 2016 Ford Explorer Platinum Leather Loaded for only $19.95. Wow, what a deal! Or how about this 2018 Honda Civic for 61,000 miles for only $19.95? It's like new. Or check out the 2020 Cherokee Laredo eSport 4x4 for only $24.95. All season ready. And Chevy lovers, how about this 2020 Malibu LS for only $19.95? Super clean. And how about this 2020 Rogue SL with only 46,000 miles loaded with premium wheels? Don't let this graduation sale pass you by. Visit us at AutoLotNW.com.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In your health headlines, a new analysis from the Associated Press shows as hundreds of pharmacies shut down every year, it's having an outsized impact on rural communities and Black or Hispanic neighborhoods in cities.
In both Washington and Oregon, there's an average of 1 pharmacy per 10,000 people. Owners of independent pharmacies say they're often the first stop for people who would otherwise try and get to urgent care or even the emergency room.
There is no easy access to doctor's office. You need an appointment, they have very limited hours. So anytime, any child or any adult, whoever's sick, where they're gonna go first? To the pharmacy. Sometimes all they need is some over-the-counter medicine and they will get better. But if you don't have that access, or you know, a nearby pharmacy that can guide them what to do, then yeah, it's gonna be, you know, hard.
Some pharmacies are offering delivery options if a location has to close, but advocates say delivery does not offer the same connection with patients who may need help managing health conditions. An alarming prediction from the American Heart Association: by 2050, around 61% of U.S. adults are expected to develop cardiovascular disease.
The group released research this morning finding 45 million adults will have some form of cardiovascular disease or a stroke in the next 2 decades. That's up from 28 million in 2020. Now, a big driver of this trend is the growing number of people likely to develop high blood pressure, which puts them more at risk. An aging population is also a factor. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for Americans, responsible for more than 800,000 deaths every year. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, millions of people are under heat advisories today, and some areas could set new heat records. When we come back, we take a look at what states are being hit the hardest.
And it's not too hot just yet locally, though. Riley Fitzgerald lets us know what temps will be hitting today in that first alert full forecast. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
I got help to push back.
I got help to push back.
Lybalvi helps us push back against bipolar 1.
Once daily prescription Lybalvi is proven to treat manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults to help you push back. Elderly patients with dementia have increased risk of death or stroke. Do not take Lybalvi if you are taking opioids or are in opioid withdrawal. The samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal that can lead to hospitalization or increased risk of life-threatening overdose. Get emergency help if you have trouble breathing, become very drowsy with slowed or shallow breathing, feel faint, very dizzy, or confused, or have a fever, stiff muscles, rash, swollen glands, or problems with your liver, kidneys, heart, or lungs. Other serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high blood sugar, uncontrolled body movements which may be permanent, dizziness upon standing, or falls.
Are you ready? Ask your doctor about Lybalvi. Looking for copay savings? For info, text copay to 45286.
Workers and the families of deceased workers who worked at the Hanford site are now eligible for compensation for diseases and illnesses. This may be in addition to compensation already being received. Smart Law will be hosting a Hanford Workers' Compensation educational dinner at their Kennewick office Thursday, June 20th at 6 p.m. To register, call 509-735-5555. Dinner provided. Smart Law, smart choice.
The savings continue at Cascade Farm and Outdoor with our latest mailer. Save $20 on an Igloo BMX 52-quart cooler, now just $89.99. All regular price Carhartt Force short sleeve pocket tees are 25% off. Plus, find all women's silver jeans at $20 off. Find our latest mailer online or pick one up in-store today at Cascade Farm and Outdoor. Northwest, homegrown, honest values.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Tri-Q Credit Union C3 Slam. It all happens July 13th and 14th at John Dam Plaza.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. We're going to be taking a look right now through the Columbia Point Sky Cam in Richland. Beautiful sunrise so far. I was driving over the I-182 bridge over the Columbia yesterday, and the river looked so beautiful. It looks great today as well. We're seeing morning rain today. I drove in some sprinkles on the car as I was driving. We're going to be seeing some more of those a little bit as the morning rolls on. Breezy conditions also affecting us. We had a lot of wind yesterday. We're going to be seeing some more today, just not quite as strong as yesterday. Temps are also warming up as we make our way through the week, especially towards our weekend. Beautiful, very warm conditions. On our first alert radar, we do see some showers have made their way through the Tri-City so far this morning. A lot of showers are sticking this morning to the mountainous areas. As we make our way through the day on our Futurecast, showers kind of move out as we get to our afternoon. Towards the evening, most of our showers are gone, and then we continue to dry over the next couple of days. The clouds even start to roll away, and we're looking very nice and clear and dry over the next couple of days. So that's good to see. We're seeing also our wind speeds on the lower side so far this morning. As we make our way through the day, though, we're going to be seeing more wind gusts. Here's yesterday's highest wind gusts in our cities. We're seeing 45-mile-per-hour winds yesterday in Ellensburg. We saw 38 miles per hour in Yakima yesterday. And Tri-Cities and Walla Walla both saw 46-mile-per-hour wind gusts at our strongest wind gusts. As we make our way through today, we're going to be seeing wind gusts as well. Not quite as strong as yesterday, but still on the high side. So today to hold on to the steering wheel as you're driving today. Our temperatures right now, we're going to be seeing mostly in the 50s, upper 40s though in the Yakima Valley, mid to upper 50s in the Tri-Cities, lower 50s in Yakima this morning. Our highs today, let's take a look. We're going to be seeing mid to lower 70s on the forecast for the Yakima Valley, mid 70s in the mid-Columbia, and in the Blue Mountain region, we're going to be seeing mid to lower 70s on the forecast. Our temperatures for tonight, mostly clear conditions and windy, mostly in the mid to upper 40s. We see a 51 in Walla Walla as well. Again, windy conditions that will then settle down for tomorrow. As we make our way into the next couple of days on our 7-day forecast, we see mid-70s to start out these next couple of days, and then we hit the 80s on Thursday. On Friday in Yakima and Saturday, we are seeing 90s. So that's a big jump, a big climb in our temperatures from today until Friday, Saturday, almost 20-degree differences. Beautiful overnight temperatures as well. I think today is going to be one of the last jacket days in a while. 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities, we see that big climb in temps also. Saturday right now looks like 97 degrees. So that's a big warm up in our temperatures and sunny conditions. So be prepared as we approach our weekend that is going to be quite warm. On our 7-day forecast in the Walla Walla area, beautiful temperatures start to climb 20 degrees by Saturday and Friday as well. So nice warm conditions. Today, though, we have gusty winds, some morning rain, and then we clear and dry over the next couple of days. So have a great Tuesday. I'll send it back to Jill and Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. And we're not just seeing heat here yet, but a heat dome is already scorching parts of the U.S.
Millions of people in the Southwest are under heat advisories today, and forecasters say it could get dangerously hot in states farther north and east later in the week.
And some areas could set new records. Higher temperatures also mean higher air conditioning costs.
A new report predicts a sweltering summer will force Americans to pay about a third more for energy this June through September than in 2019. The heat also is increasing the risk of wildfires.
And a reminder, we have how you can best prepare for wildfires up on our website and our app. Everything from how to protect your home and what to do if one is in your area. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, a small-town actress is making her debut in Hollywood with a big role.
The anticipated musical turned movie Wicked features a character with a disability played for the first time by an actress with a disability. We introduce you to the star that's changing Wicked for good.
When our nice weather returns, everyone experiences the urge to get outside and enjoy our local climate. Remember not to let your exuberance give way to carelessness, because as your outdoor activities increase, so does your risk of having an accident.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month. Call 1-833-376-4999.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too. Call now.
Hi, this is Paul Wood at Woods Nursery. We're in Richland on the way to West Richland. We have the largest inventory we've ever had at this time of year, and now is a great time to plant. We've got fountains too, over 60 of them to choose from. Flowering trees. We have 5 acres of nursery stock. It's absolutely full this year, and we'd love to see you come out and join us. And we appreciate your business with over 50 years of Woods Nursery.
Free flags, sweet treats, and more. Hi, I'm Stacy Lee with Apple Valley News Now's Great American Flag Giveaway. June 14th, come to Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, where the first 50 guests get a new full-sized American flag.
At Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, our goal is to guide the community to live their best lives, even and especially through the end of life. Come learn about our programs and pick up an American flag at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Visit us June 14th from 11 to 1 at 1480 Fowler Street, Richland.
Ride Ben Franklin Transit during the Tri-Town Get Down, June 7th to 9th for free. It's easy. Your wristband ticket lets you ride the bus free that day to the shows. Just show the driver your band. Enjoy the convenience of BFT as you make your way to the Tri-Town Get Down. Free transport between stages, park and ride from Riverfront Hotel. Get your passes now at tritowngетdown.com. Don't miss out on this fun event June 7th to 9th. Ride with us for free.
Get ready, Walla Walla. The sweetest season is here. Join us at the ballpark as the Walla Walla Sweets hit the field for another unforgettable season. Whether you're a diehard fan or just looking for a fun night out, there's something for everyone at a Walla Walla Sweets game. Grab your peanuts, popcorn, and Lucky Cap, because this season the Walla Walla Sweets are bringing the thrill of baseball right to your backyard. Don't miss out on the excitement. Get your tickets now and be part of the Walla Walla Sweets experience. Let's play ball.
Congratulations if you finished something this spring, like high school, college, graduate school. Maybe you finished your working career. Maybe you finished a project and you have a new toy. Make it a good summer and be careful.
Call 735-0546. They're waiting to help you.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It's time for your entertainment news. A small-town Wisconsin actress is making her Hollywood debut in the film version of the popular musical Wicked.
Actress Marissa Bodie plays Nessa Rose, the Wicked Witch of the West's sister. She is the character that's living with a disability using a wheelchair.
And according to Bodie, she's the first actress who's actually disabled to play this character. Take a look.
Mazomania's own Marissa Bodie is changing Wicked for good.
I am just so incredibly honored to be the first one who's authentically in a wheelchair to play this part, just because I know that's going to mean so much to so many other little girls and boys in wheelchairs, and to have that representation.
A car crash paralyzed Bodie when she was 11 years old, but it didn't stop her from acting in community theater, school plays, and now the big screen.
It's been like something that heals my inner child a little bit since becoming disabled originally.
She says casting someone who actually uses a wheelchair elevates the story of Wicked, a plot that's all about feeling different or left out.
And just remembering that younger girl who didn't necessarily have that authenticity growing up, and so to have that, and little Marissa being able to know where I am now.
And where is that? Living in Los Angeles, having graduated from a performing arts college and auditioning with the likes of Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo.
Come with me. What? To meet the wizard. I couldn't possibly. This is your moment. I'm coming.
The two leading actresses who surprised Bodie during the audition process with the film's director.
And he opens the door, and it's Ariana and Cynthia with a sign that says, "Welcome to Oz, will you be our Nessa Rose?" And I'm just like staring at the screen, like processing. I couldn't be happier.
Bodie's old music and theater director, Aniela Haas, couldn't be prouder.
I'll never forget. I was in my living room, and I like just screamed, and my husband's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, Marissa is gonna be Nessa Rose!" And he's like, "What?"
She remembers how Bodie's accident changed her, but never dimmed her love of acting, even when their programming wasn't and isn't accessible. Their stage doesn't have a ramp.
It was just a learning experience for the both of us, really. She would patiently wait for somebody to help her get down in the lift, and then someone, patiently wait for somebody to get her up in the lift.
As Bodie revisits her old stage, she credits the theater community's support, saying they helped her defy gravity daily.
This is strange.
I love that. It's going to be a very authentic
My
role.
heart. Oh, I'm so excited. I know you're a big fan of musicals. I'm excited to see this. It's going to be good.
Yes, I'm very excited to see it. And I've seen the touring production a couple of times, so it was really good.
So you're going to be taking notes like this is wrong, that's wrong.
I don't know about that. I'll just enjoy it.
Yeah.
But going from movies to music, musician and former Gossip Girl star Taylor Momsen is taking things in stride after she was bitten by a bat while on stage performing in Spain last week.
Taylor Momsen and her band, The Pretty Reckless, were in the middle of performing a song when a bat, yes, an actual bat, latched onto her thigh.
A video posted to her Instagram page showed the exact moment she asked crew members for help. A number of people run onto the stage to help, and then the bat is seen flying away seconds later.
And joking with the audience, she says, quote, "I must really be a witch." And she was referencing the song Witches Burn, her song, which is what she was performing when the bat made the unwelcome entrance.
The video also showed footage of Momsen at what appears to be a hospital getting shots in her leg. Momsen says that she will undergo rabies shots for the next 2 weeks. That is a very scary experience.
That was never a fear of mine, and now it is.
New fear unlocked. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, Cadleck acquires Three Rivers Family Medicine. Officials say this is great news for the community. We'll tell you why in just a few minutes.
And gusty winds not just here, but also on the west side. How high wind speeds caused several power outages and even stopped a cruise ship from sailing.
In today's Tech Bites, another price hike at Spotify. Starting next month, premium, duo, and family plans will all see price increases, with premium jumping to $11.99. This marks the second increase in just a year for some Spotify users. Instagram appears to be testing ad breaks that force users to watch ads before scrolling. Users on Reddit and X report seeing unskippable 3 to 5 second ads between posts. The feature could become a regular part of Instagram, changing how users experience the platform. No comment yet from Meta. Finally, Lowe's is using Apple's Vision Pro headset to revolutionize kitchen design. Shoppers in certain locations can now visualize remodels in 3D. The pilot program starts this month, letting customers see their dream kitchens before they buy them. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
Jeep, and I bumbled my way into your car. Buzz. But this hive isn't big enough for the both of us. Boo! Oh, wow, what a buzzkill. And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, paying for this could really sting. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me.
For muscle cramps and spasms, TheraWorks absorbs quickly for relief. So get back at it.
TheraWorks works.
For fast muscle relief, TheraWorks works. Try TheraWorks and get back at it.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, Catholic acquires Three Rivers Family Medicine. Officials say this is great news for the community. We tell you why in just a few minutes.
And gusty winds, not just here, but also on the west side, how high wind speeds caused several power outages and even stopped a cruise ship from sailing.
Plus, Riley Fitzgerald has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica DeLal.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is 5:30 on Tuesday, June 4th.
And Jill, I'm excited that it's not too hot yet, but I hear we're going to be getting hot soon enough. I think the end of this week. You're prepared for it. I'm a little prepared for it. We'll check in now with Riley Fitzgerald, who has more details on how hot exactly it's going to get.
It is going to be too hot outside, just a little bit. As we approach a little bit later on this week, we're going to be seeing 90s. And right now we're going to be seeing 57 here in the Tri-Cities. But again, temperatures are on the rise over the next couple of days. Let's talk about today, though. We have some morning rain showers, very light across most of our region. Breezy conditions like yesterday. We saw a lot of wind gusts. We're going to be seeing that today as well. And temps, as we mentioned, are on the way up. On our first alert radar, we did see some rain showers across the Tri-Cities earlier this morning. And then mostly they're hanging out in the Walla Walla area so far this morning. They will hang out for a little bit. Wind speeds on the low side, they will be picking up. A lot of us are going to be seeing wind gusts, not quite as strong as yesterday, and temps mostly in the mid-50s so far this morning. Our highs later on today, we're going to be seeing mostly the 70s, 73 in the Yakima area. As the rain concludes, we're going to be seeing mid-70s in the Tri-Cities, and Walla Walla is going to be seeing lower 70s. So again, very light showers if you do see any this morning. We're going to have more on my 7-day forecast, but for now, Jill and Jessica, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Riley. And while we were dealing with gusty winds here in eastern Washington yesterday, so was the west side.
In Seattle, high winds caused power outages and even stopped a cruise ship from embarking. Erica Zucco reports.
It's really a hidden retreat in Seattle.
On this leafy block near Ballard, John DeLeo found his peaceful place.
Happy Valley. We call this Happy Valley.
Neighbors had to tap into that happiness as they weathered a pesky power outage with a clear cause.
A huge, basically, tree that fell across the road. It's a huge bunch of brambles and stuff. We got like 4 or 5 big trunks laying across. We got a power line laying there with a transformer.
DeLeo says his home and an Airbnb he runs next door lost power. He heard the school bus try to pass, then turn around.
We got all kinds of broken material. We got a car coming down, one of the neighbors who will be turning around in a second to go back up the hill.
It was lights out for tens of thousands across western Washington. You could also see the strength of gusts in downtown Seattle and in Elliott Bay, where a Royal Caribbean cruise ship chose to drop anchor because of high winds.
And I was doing the math, I'm thinking, springtime in Seattle, you know, the winds can last all day. So sure enough, hour after hour, we would get little updates.
Passenger April Myers shared videos of tugboats arriving to help the boat dock safely, hours after it was supposed to arrive. She and her husband will be fine to get home near Hood Canal, but she says at least one passenger she spoke with missed their flight.
Oh, the crew are just the most wonderful people here. I feel bad for them because they're about to get a 4,900 crotchety passengers.
Back on shore, many Washingtonians are still cleaning up and preparing for the next storm set to arrive.
In health news, a long-standing provider of primary care services in Tri-Cities has joined Cadleck Medical Group.
With the acquisition of Three Rivers Family Medicine, the center will now be known as Cadleck Clinic Three Rivers Primary Care. Officials say this will help provide better access to high-quality healthcare services for our community.
So we're super excited to have them joining us. You know, it's a group that's been in the Tri-Cities for quite some time, 20 plus years. So the name recognition and the patients they serve are quite large, but really excited to have them part of the Cadleck family. They've been strong referral partners to our Cadleck specialists.
Cadleck says patients can expect a smooth transition of care with no interruption to their current treatment plans or services. All existing appointments and medical records will be transferred to Cadleck.
This week, a coalition of state agencies are reminding drivers to secure their loads and keep Washington litter-free.
Every year, roadside litter costs the Department of Ecology and WSDOT around $12 million in cleanup efforts. And last year, these agencies collected 11.2 million pounds of litter, which is a 230% increase from 2022. During the We Keep Washington Litter Free campaign over the next 3 weeks, state troopers will be carrying out emphasis patrols, making sure people are complying with state laws and securing any loads they're transporting. National Secure Your Load Day is later this week on Thursday.
Up next on Good Morning Northwest, Tri-Cities Prep broke ground on new classrooms yesterday to help accommodate the new growth that they've seen.
Riley Fitzgerald joins us to give us a behind-the-scenes look at the new classrooms. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You get hurt in a car wreck, and all of a sudden, you feel like there's a black cloud hanging over your life. You're in pain, and the insurance company doesn't want to pay. Call me, Attorney Mariano Morales. I have the power of more. Don't take that first offer when I can get you more, much more than they want to pay. And why go to court if you don't have to? And when they find out the heavy hitters on your side, well, you know, blue skies. Injured? Call me, Attorney Mariano Morales, because helping you is what I do.
Call 853-2222.
Dear Nowhere, it was quite a journey to get to you. Jostling through ruts, winding through pines, and crawling up a mountain. But guess what? I'd do it all over again. Keep it wild. 4Runner.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, packed full of hot buys to kick off your summer. Save $18 on a Flame King 20-pound propane tank. Get an Igloo 62-quart cooler, member price just $49.99. Save $100 on a Best Way 15-foot steel Promax pool, now just $249.99. Plus, members save $3 on Arm & Hammer liquid and powder laundry detergent. Save now with summer savings and more in our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
Visit us at our new urban wine bar in historic downtown Kennewick. Choose from a variety of wines and food from our expanded menu. Enjoy time with friends old and new. After hours with riverfront views from our shaded patio, we are Mireille Gaston Wine Bar.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $1,950 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
The NBA Finals, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Tri-Q Credit Union C3 Slam. It all happens July 13th and 14th at John Dam Plaza.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Tri-Cities Preparatory High School broke ground on new classrooms yesterday to accommodate for the growth the school has seen.
Tri-Cities Prep is a college preparatory high school in a faith-centered environment. Riley Fitzgerald joins us live now in studio. Good morning, Riley. How are these new classrooms going to impact the school?
Good morning. Tri-Cities Prep is a private Catholic high school which doesn't receive any public funding. It's been private donations that have come in for the school to raise money for the additional classrooms, and the goal is to get all of the learning in the same building.
6 new classrooms, 3 to be built now, and 3 more later on.
We're concentrating on the classrooms because those are the most important things for our students, but it also includes an auxiliary gym, administration offices, so all the students and administration and staff will all be under one roof, which from a safety point and everything, I really, really like.
Around $1.4 million have been raised so far by private donations, just under half of the cost of all 6 classrooms at $3.2 million total. Lisa Jacobs, Tri-Cities Prep president, says the school is reaching its goal for student population. Right now there's 216 students at Prep, but the school is keeping an eye out for that growth.
The goal was always to keep it small, so around 240 was always kind of the number that they had, 60 per classroom. So with our projection for next year, we will be sitting around 230, 235, so essentially we've reached that goal next year.
Classes are done for the year for the Jaguars later this week, just in time for crews to start rolling in. Delton Bonds is the vice president with Mountain States Construction. Bonds says the company is mobilizing equipment in and anticipates the construction to officially start this week.
We were kind of hoping to be underway about 3 months ago, so it's probably going to be into the later part of fall before the classrooms are ready.
We've been talking about it, kind of, here and there, but now I think it's become real to them, like this really is going to be happening, and so it's something for them to look forward to.
The campaign to raise funds is still going on with the hopes of raising the remainder by the end of summer. Tri-Cities Prep just had its graduation this past weekend with 40 graduates, and according to Jacobs, those grads had more than $10 million offered in college scholarships this year, and just under $3 million was accepted. Jessica and Jill, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Riley. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, summer is just around the corner, which means summer vacation for some people. We have tips to help you save money on that vacay.
And also summer-like temperatures are on the way too. Riley Fitzgerald tells us how hot it'll get towards the end of the week. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Fly fishing while floating down a river. Fly the Northwest tonight at 6.
From real quality that starts in our factory to real performance in your backyard, Steel tools are as tough and dependable as the people who use them. This Father's Day, give him the gift that's built for Dad. Right now, save $350 on the RMA 510 battery lawnmower with the free extra AP300S battery, and save $300 on the KMA 135 battery combo motor with the free extra AP300S battery. Real Steel.
Listen up. I devised a plan to find better home internet, guys. Madison, you scout the web for the best deals. Peggy, you monitor our projected data usage. And Ellen...
Avoid that hassle and go with U.S. Cellular Home Internet. No more guesswork, and it is faster than ever.
All right, new plan. You sign us up for U.S. Cellular Home Internet. Clipper and I will try it out by streaming the game in our new sports theater.
Is that a grill?
And a hot tub for you.
U.S. Cellular new and improved home internet. Just $34.99 when bundled with a wireless plan.
Karen's about to retire. Here's what's going into her retirement.
There's us. She raised us on our own.
10 years as my roller derby wife.
3. Preschool she's opened.
She's a mother.
I think we turned out all right.
She's a friend.
Our mothers could tell stories.
She's a teacher.
She may be retiring, but she's not done.
I'm never gonna stop.
Retirement is the sum of your life's work. Now what? Get income for life and protect your life's work with Prudential.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Ride Ben Franklin Transit during the Tri-Town Get Down, June 7th to 9th, for free. It's easy. Your wristband ticket lets you ride the bus free that day to the shows. Just show the driver your band. Enjoy the convenience of BFT as you make your way to the Tri-Town Get Down. Free transport between stages, park and ride from Riverfront Hotel. Get your passes now at tritowngетdown.com. Don't miss out on this fun event June 7th to 9th. Ride with us for free.
Welcome to our annual gathering, the NBA Finals. Here we go. At the center of it are two exceptional teams, and yet you're all a part of it. But remember, no one sifts the champagne until a champ is crowned.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. We're taking a live look outside right now in Richland through our Columbia Point sky cam. It is a very cloudy morning to start out. We are seeing some morning rain. It started a little bit earlier on this morning, and if you see any, it's going to be very, very light across most of our region. But again, very, very light showers so far this morning. We have continuing breezy conditions. We saw very strong wind gusts yesterday. We're going to be seeing some strong wind gusts today as well, just not quite as much as yesterday. And temps are also picking up. So after today, we're going to be seeing a nice warm up into our weekend. On our first alert radar, we see those showers that I was talking about as they make their way through the area. A lot of the showers are in the mountainous areas so far this morning, but we will be seeing just some as we move on our day. So after this morning, as we approach our afternoon, that's when the skies start to dry up a little bit, and then the skies start to then clear as we make our way into later Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we're going to be mostly clear conditions over the next couple of days, clear and dry as we approach our weekend. Our wind speeds so far this morning are starting on the lower side. They will be picking up on our future cast for our wind gusts as we approach a little bit later on today. That's when we're going to be seeing some much stronger wind gusts than this morning, up in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range, very strong in the Tri-Cities as well. Wind gusts we saw yesterday were very, very strong. Here's our highest wind gusts recorded by the National Weather Service, 45 miles per hour in Ellensburg. Yakima saw 38 miles per hour. Tri-Cities and Walla Walla both saw 46 miles per hour, so we saw some very strong wind gusts that affected us yesterday. Temps right now mostly in the 50s and some 40s, upper 40s in Yakima and Ellensburg, mid to upper 50s in the Tri-Cities, 50 in Walla Walla right now. Temperatures for today, let's take a look at our highs. We're going to be seeing lower 70s in the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, we're seeing mid 70s, and in the foothills of the Blues, mostly upper 60s and lower 70s for your Tuesday. Conditions for tonight are going to be pretty clear, but it will be windy. Wind gusts continue through this evening and then clear up for tomorrow. Temperatures are mostly in the 40s. There's a 50 there in Walla Walla. Let's take a look at our extended forecast. Over the next couple of days, we clear up definitely and warm up. We see almost a 20-degree jump in our temperatures from today to Saturday. We're seeing 90s for Friday and Saturday, so it's going to be quite warm over the next couple of days, so be prepared for a beautiful, very hot weekend. 7-day forecast in the Tri-Cities, very similar. We clear up tomorrow, and then our temperatures are on the way up as we approach almost 100 degrees on Saturday. We're seeing 97 on the forecast right now for Saturday. Friday is very warm as well, mid-90s on the forecast. Big climb in our temperatures. Walla Walla, as soon as we clear up today, we're going to be seeing beautiful conditions over the next couple of days. Lower 90s for Friday and Saturday. So approaching the next couple of days, beautiful conditions, maybe a little too warm. But today we have wind gusts, we have some morning showers, but then we clear up, sunny skies a little later on. But again, wind gusts to be aware of for your day today. Then mostly clearing up for tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday. I'll send it back to Jill and Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. Now the weather is certainly sounding summer-like, and many of you may be preparing for your summer vacation. The good news is that it's not too late to score on discounts.
Jen Sullivan talks to a travel expert on ways you can save in today's Consumer Watch.
From beach vacations to exploring new cities, there are plenty of ways to save on summer trips this season. So, when is the best time to travel?
If you visit places in August, you're going to find better deals than if you visit them mid-summer.
Travel expert Emily Kaufman also recommends traveling during the week rather than the weekend to lock in lower rates on airlines and hotels. When booking a hotel, ask about discounts. She says many places offer discounted rates to military, first responders, and teachers. And don't forget about AAA or AARP memberships, which will get you a better deal as well. For families, look into renting a vacation home or condo. It may be cheaper than booking a few different hotel rooms to accommodate everyone. And traveling to off-season destinations can help stretch your budget.
Luxury resorts in Scottsdale, Arizona and Palm Springs, California that are usually 5-star prices can come down to 3-star prices during the summer.
Many cities offer special bundled rates to sightsee, so if you're visiting New York City, look into buying a Go City Pass.
You can save up to 50%, and these are international and domestic as well.
Kaufman also says if you're a member of Costco or Sam's Club, you may be able to book your trip through them and save.
They're buying travel in bulk, so they've negotiated special rates with airlines, hotels, cruises, and rental cars.
And finally, book your trip on a cashback rewards credit card to earn points. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
And those are all great ideas on ways to save. Now, Jill, what is your dream summer vacation destination if you could pick one?
Okay, well, this is one that our weather anchor in the evening just went to. I would love to go to Croatia. I've seen her pictures. I'm very jealous.
I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, and they have a lot of locations they shot that show
That's
at.
right.
So that is kind of on my list too.
Yeah, what else is on your list?
Iceland. That's on there. I would love to go to Iceland.
That would be a nice one, too.
Switzerland. Oh, so
go
many
there
places.
in the winter, see the northern lights.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, when we return on Good Morning Northwest, it's National Hug Your Cat Day, which means you know what I'm doing today. We'll probably have several scratches.
When we come back, we get to meet Jessica and Riley's cats.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off select Kubota tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
At the Pacific Clinic, we understand the juggle of parenthood. That's why the PC is your one-stop shop for all your health, sports, and medical needs. Schedule your appointments around your favorite group fitness classes and use our on-site childcare services.
From women's health to care for your little ones, we practice a comprehensive approach to keep your family feeling great.
With our quick and convenient scheduling, we'll get you in within the same week, often the next day. Call us today at 509-783-5465.
Kick off the Memorial Aquatic Park summer season on June 13th at 3 p.m. with our $3 Schools Out special. The 1 p.m. daily open swim will then begin on June 14th for the rest of the summer. Get your season pass, inquire about swim lessons, or sign up for a swim team today. Join all the special events that Pasco Parks and Recreation has to offer all summer long. You can learn more at PascoParksandRec.com. Get fit, have fun, and do more with Pasco Parks and Rec.
Get ready for an unforgettable season with the Yakima Valley Pippins baseball team.
We're celebrating our 10th season, and we want you to be a part of the excitement. Join us at the Yakima County Stadium for a fun, affordable, and professional baseball experience. From single game tickets to season ticket memberships, group events, and merchandise, we have options to fit everyone's needs. This season only, we're offering special deals to celebrate our 10th season. Don't miss out on Yakima Valley Pippins baseball.
Fred's has the latest Samsung kitchen appliances in stock and on sale. Save up to 15% when you bundle 3 select appliances.
Samsung bespoke models let you customize the look of your kitchen with a huge variety of colors to choose from.
Choose from gas or electric ranges in a variety of colors and styles.
Need a new dishwasher? Samsung dishwashers have dual wash arms and a rotating spray jet to clean even the dirtiest dishes.
Stop by your local Fred's Appliance and see the latest in kitchen appliances.
Hi, I'm Catherine Forner, and we love our own backyard so much, we built all of this. With hardwood decking and basalite pavers. And we just finished this deck for one of our best customers. With TimberTech decking and Fortress railing. And we get everything we need from Par. With Shauna's help. Everything from design to delivery. What would we do without you?
Par, your total home building source since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Welcome back. Let's take a look close to home in the Ellensburg area. We're seeing mostly mid to upper 60s, mid to lower 70s. Morning showers and windy conditions are affecting our entire region today. In the Yakima Valley, we see a lot of lower 70s. Once again, some morning showers. They're going to be very quick and very light. Wind gusts are affecting, once again, the entire region. In the Mid-Columbia, mostly mid 70s. Morning showers have mostly crossed through our areas so far. A little overcast to start our morning out. And as we make our way into the foothills of the Blues, we're seeing from 68 in Boardman to, let's see, 75 in Pilot Rock, 77 in Hermiston. Morning showers, windy conditions. That's a little close to home. I'll have more in my forecast coming up.
Thank you, Riley. And like Riley and all of us here at Good Morning Northwest, we're big fans of cats.
So on this National Hug Your Cat Day, we meet one man who's helping cats explore the world around them.
Today is National Hug Your Cat Day. Not that they always love being touched. But maybe some cats just need to blow off steam first in a catio.
Cats are so smart, and so we don't want them to get bored.
Let's defer to Californian Alan Breslauer, known to his millions of followers online as...
Hi, I'm Catio Guy.
The Catio Guy. He has become famous online for these contraptions he attaches to people's homes, packed with closed-in bridges, guided stairways, and gigantic floor-to-ceiling scratching posts.
But the more you put in there, the more that keeps the cats on their paws.
My cat Santos's favorite bed is this bubble.
Alan first came up with this idea about 20 years ago when he was working in legal marketing, and his two cats, Monkey and Cooper, just could not get along.
Training to treats and all kinds of things, nothing worked. And so finally I built a catio on my balcony, and it worked.
Fast forward 2 decades, and Alan now has a company which has built hundreds of catios, sometimes for celebrities like Bella and Danny Thorne, or local rescues and nonprofits at a generous discount.
Hi! This is Santos.
Here's one of Alan's 3 rescue cats named Santos. He may have crashed our interview, but he also helped Alan answer what he says is the most popular and misguided question he gets. If you build a catio, will your cat still come play with you?
Sometimes they'll spend part of the night in there, but they know exactly what time I wake up.
My cat knows when she wants me to wake up.
Those look like fun. Well, I'm a wannabe cat owner, but Jessica and Riley, you are cat owners, and you have a couple of cats that you can hug today.
Yes.
Yes, we can. I'm going to get scratches. So, Riley, tell us about your cats.
Okay, well, let's first talk about Peach. He is my lovely little orange boy.
Oh, my goodness.
This picture, if you take a look around his neck, that is a scarf that I made for him. I crocheted a scarf for myself, and I realized it was perfectly peach colored. And then I was like, well, Peach loves my scarf. I need to make Peach his own scarf. And so that's one. I give him so many love-ins every single day.
He's too cute.
He's
And
very
your
precious.
next cat?
My next cat is Plum, and he's also bundled up there, and he's on the newer side. He's about 8 months old, I believe, and so he's on the young side. He's my precious little baby boy as well, and
his scarf is on the way.
Yes, his scarf is on the way. I'm serious. I'm making it right now. What about your cat?
We gotta meet my cat now. Her name is Cattlecorn. My fiance named her that. Don't ask. I don't understand the name myself. She's in a Taco Bell bag right there because she loves trash, and most cats do love trash. And it's just her. She's a new homeowner in that Taco Bell bag, loving it. And this is a little baby picture of her. And this next cat is also kind of my cat. She's my niece. She's my sister's cat, but I feel like she's my child too. Her name's Tilly, and look at her, just looking like a star right there.
Way too cute.
She's a hugger. Cattlecorn